Hello, welcome to this lesson on why is critical thinking important. So if I move to the agenda, which is here, we are going to, in the first part of the lesson, we're going to review the meaning of critical thinking. Then we'll present some, did you know that, facts about critical thinking, or CT as I'll call it, that may surprise you. And afterwards, we'll show from 5 different angles how CT can have a major impact on your life, really. And we'll look at 2 activities accompanying the lesson, and finally we'll restate what we covered in the lesson in the wrap-up. So if I move on now to my next point, which is the meaning of, let's have a look at review the meaning of critical thinking. So as we saw previously, we saw that CT is a skill and it's a disposition to constantly improve your thinking and monitor or self-assess it. It also involves the ability to ask and answer questions of interpretation, analysis, and evaluation. And it also, as we can define a reflective critical thinker as being good at problem solving and decision making. You know, previously we looked at the main qualities of an accomplished critical thinker. And for example, they're well informed and open-minded. They use credible sources and take a position when there is sufficient evidence. And so as you can see in the graphic that we'll look at here, a non-critical thinker may collect information but draws conclusions without logical reasoning. And on the other hand, a critical thinker collects information, evaluates it, draws conclusions using logic, and evaluates logical conclusions. So let's have a go at 3 did you know that's. First, did you know that school doesn't necessarily teach CT? It's perfectly possible to graduate from high school and even college without being a reflective thinker. And in fact, according to one international survey of a majority of teachers, language teachers, say that their students leave school for university without learning essential CT skills. Amazing. Did you know that teachers think CT is important? And in fact, over 90% of language teachers in the survey agree that it's important to develop students' CT skills. But they're not sure how to teach it. It's not easy to teach or learn. And the third, did you know that, is did you know that becoming a good critical thinker is not instantaneous? Again, according to experts, it's a developmental process. There are several steps in going from an unreflective thinker to an accomplished one. So what is all this fuss about? Why do we need to think critically? So stop the video now and take 2 or 3 minutes to write down what you think critical thinking, or why you think critical thinking is important in your life and career.